It's emakhosini and welcome. I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Woo! Not even edit yet, but yeah. For those that don't know me, I am Karabow Reflex, aka and today I am here for a little ask you guys to send me or just comment the questions that you generally just want answers to about me. And you guys did comment, yeah, you did comment so I'll be answering those questions. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Before we do that though, please, because I'm here you guys because you guys asked me, like, subscribe, comment. Okay, when did you find out you were spiritually gifted? And how? Okay, so this question, I get it. I think I did answer on my TikTok how I found out that I was gifted. But I'm just going to do a summary. I don't want this video to be too long. But if you guys want longer videos, you'll comment and tell me. But basically, Mina, I was a girl that was dreamt before I was born. Right? My father had already dreamt of me, and they told him about me in his dreams, you know. And when I was born, he still dreamt about me, which was weird dreams I can't really disclose. But then after that, I started, I think 2023. Yeah, 2023. I was in grade 10 at the time. The ghetto. So I was in grade 10 at the time, and yeah, I was at school in class, and all of a sudden I'm shaking. Yeah, shaker. And I don't understand what's going on. So then I call my friend and tell her, let's go to the toilet and we go to the bathroom. When we get there, I started crying and stuff. I felt like I was dying. I felt my body leave my soul. And I was like, what, today is my last day. But then apparently not, because I woke up and I was like, what's going on? Where am I? Why is everyone here? And they're like, no, I'm good to wear this. And I was like, so yeah, basically I found out at school. My parents, my family was not there when I had a spiritual awakening for the first time. It was my friend, and yeah, I'm so grateful she was there. So yeah, that is how I found out I was spiritually gifted, and it was in 2023. So I think I have like 2 years now, 3, I don't know, but yeah, somewhere along those lines in this journey. Second question: is it very hard to be a spiritually gifted person? Whew. Yeah, the struggle is real.
Life is tough.
Yeah, when I'm telling you, the struggle is real. It's like very hard. Like, despite everything that you do to make yourself feel better and to make it somehow work, it is very hard. I feel like you will somehow end up living a double life as a spiritual person, because you have this side of you that just wants to go out there and explore the world. You have this other side of you that has all this knowledge, and it's like you do that, it's over, you know. So I feel like it's very hard. Most importantly, balancing the gift with your life.
Tough.
You know, especially if you are older. I feel like if a gift has you when you are still young, it's easy for you to just like plan your life and do your life and balance it according to your gift as well. But if you're older, you're just used to how you're living life and stuff, and this thing just comes and it's like, you can't live like this anymore. It becomes a problem, right? So for me, I feel like it is very, very hard to be gifted, considering even the people that you stay with, people that you chill with. There are things that you see and you can't say, you know. People that, you know, you can't really explain to people why you don't like this person. And sometimes you end up seeing things that you yourself, you don't want to see. But because you have the eyes to see, you don't have a say in what you're going to see. So I feel like that also is an aspect that I look at and I'm like, yo, I was the ones who made routine. Yeah, it's hardship. But I wouldn't change it for the world, to be honest. I'll be honest, I wouldn't. Third question, and this question I love so much, but it's just that I have a lot to talk about. But Makhosi did mention in the comments, just mention them all. I don't think I can do that because it's gonna make this video like way too long. But basically, what's one thing you love about your gift and one thing you dislike about your gift, right? Basically about being a healer. About being a healer, Nane, what I like the fact that I have all this knowledge and this power to somehow bring people closer to God. Mina, the people that I have worked with, they will tell you I don't work with emoji. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but basically my soul purpose, my gift for me, how it's like you have to bring people closer to God, you know. And when I see that and I see people and they're like, oh, makhosi, this happened, I'm like, ah, you know, I just become so happy. Like, I feel like healing people becomes my healing as well. So I really love that part where I heal people, where I bring people closer to God. And they're like, you know, since we started speaking, I started praying a lot. I started dreaming of things that I didn't know. I started seeing life in a different manner. And I'm like, oh, yeah. Even now, I had a client that I had since last year. And she came to me now. It's been a while. She hasn't come. And when she came, she was like so pretty. And everyone at home was like, oh, yeah, don't want. And I'm like, Ngoya kesana. Obuya apagum. One thing that I dislike about being a healer is that I'm sorry guys, but I really dislike the fact that all of these people's problems, they are on the shoulders, you know. Sometimes it does feel like a lot to change. I always tell myself, but God wouldn't put me in a situation that is above my strength, but at the same time I'm like, make it work, you know. It's just a lot of pressure to heal people, to tell people how to, like, it's like impilo yomuntu isezandleni zakho, you get, and if things don't work out the way you would like them to, or the way you expected them to, or they expected them to, it's kind of like your fault. You know, we're all looking at you like, makhosi wenzeni. It's all. So I think that in itself can also make me feel like, yo, being gifted is hard. The fact that I actually love this question. How do you guys deal with you being a baddie, and how do you deal with having a male ancestor? So first of all, if you guys didn't notice, I did not braid my hair, the hairpiece. I did not put frontals on. Because I did not put makeup on. I did not put makeup on, or even nails. You see, I'm going on my own nails because like I can't do any of those things. But with the happies, like yeah, I've been like I've been like, hear me out, just once, and I was like, fine, do it. But yeah, I'm now allowed to plait my hair with happies because I've passed a lot of stages in my journey. But a lot of things like nails, makeup, I'm even allergic to makeup here, yes. But yeah, certain things I just can't do. But as for a dress code, my ancestors never had a problem. My ancestors actually, they never had a problem with me wearing anything that I want, you know? Like, I don't, it's not that deep, like, but nakona, we all have like different ancestors, right? So mine, personally, they never had a problem with me wearing a skirt, wearing a mini skirt, a mini dress, like they don't care. But when they have a reason why they don't want me to do so, and I guess I will never know it. So with me having to deal with a male ancestor, first of all, like sometimes like yeah, you get like sure, come on. So I feel like with that I have a lot of, it has to stem from me having a male ancestor, because I somehow act like a male in a way, you get. So I feel like having to deal with a male ancestor, it's not that bad because right? So I looked up to my ancestors so much, to the point I studied him when I grew up, and I was like, I want to be just like him, you know. And now when I have to deal to walk with him, I don't feel like I'm dealing with him at all. I don't feel like it, you know. I just feel like Mina and I, we're just close. We have this bond, we have this connection, and we just somehow understand each other. If we don't, then we'll reach an understanding at some point. Yeah. Right? But if you don't listen, then they become very. So the fifth question says, what's one thing Idlozi stopped you from doing? There's countless of things Idlozi stopped me from doing, but I will say one good thing that it has helped me with, you know, because I used to be a person that cussed a lot. I used to cuss a lot, guys. Like I was like whitewashed at the time. I was like a very white person, you know, like even when Idlozi came to me, I was like, oh, this is weird, this is ghetto, you know. But then one thing that Idlozi has stopped me from doing was cussing. I was like that person who would like your voice, this like I'm like, ah. Now I can't imagine myself doing that. Like I can't. Moving on to question number 6. What is the scariest encounter you've had, Idlozi? And she also did mention that sorry if I'm overstepping your boundaries. And of which you're not, sweetheart, because I'm not gonna tell you the scariest. I'm just gonna tell you something that's scary. Okay. So I think I did tell the story time once. But at this time, guys, you must understand, I was still a young child. I did not understand. I wasn't allowed to sleep on the bed, right? So even on the sofa, so I used to go lala in and just like make a little fort and I'd sleep there. So one time I can't sleep, right? And it's like 2 a.m. right? 2 a.m. I can't sleep. And I'm like, okay, let me just take a book and let me just write down my thoughts. And during this time, you guys will be, surprised to know, but me and Islam, like, it speaks with me through thoughts as well. So that's how it taught me. If I would take a book, it would tell me what to pay. Like, this is how you do in Kambuluko. This is how you heal. This is how you do this, right? So that's what, like, one of the things that I was doing at that time. I was like, okay, I remember I was writing like a cleansing down, right? And how to do a certain cleansing. And in the window, guys, I kid you not, this is me, this is me, this is the window. And I hear something scratch. And I'm like, okay, it's my imagination, right? Because like what would be scratching, It scratches and scratches, and now it starts crying in a very, very weird way. I can't even redo that sound because I accidentally got guys, and I'm like, I start hitting the window. It doesn't stop. Instead, it gets louder and louder. I'm like, and something came over me, and I was like, you know what? And I went out, right? I just opened the door, and I remember I remember I was like so scared. I was like, what am I doing? But like my body was just not. I was just not in control of my body. But I was panicking. I was like, where am I going? Why am I going there? But then, I just went, and I stood at the stooping. Nothing was there. I'm like, okay, nothing was here. And when I start to turn, I'm like, hey, today we are. And I remember I just started praying, and this thing here started scratch at 3 a.m. And I started praying until around 4:45. And I was like, now I'm okay. I think that is when I came back to my senses that no, this was not me, but it was me, but it wasn't me. So I was like, hey, now it's time for me to go back. What am I doing outside? Praying. But that was like one of like the scary encounters that I had. But looking at it now, I'm like, there's nothing. Question is, what do I love about having a gift like this one? There's so many things that I love about having a gift like this. Like, there's so many things. But I feel like with having a spiritual gift, you become more woke. Not saying that religion has anything bad with it, but I'm just saying that when you are a spiritual person, you start seeing different sides of the story that people do not really want to acknowledge. They see it, but then they just turn a blind eye to it. You start seeing certain things, different things, and I feel like I love my gift so much because it has taught me that everything in this world is literally just all spiritual. And if you find your God, but I feel like we all have one God, but because songs we can't expect God to come to us in only one form. Whereas even in animal, we have different animals, right? So I feel like my gift has kind of taught me that religion and God is what you believe in, what you see, what works for you is that your God. So I love my gift so much because this gift has taught me we are all not the same, and our God is the same God, but He comes to us in different forms. Me being able to be woke and being able to see, like, this gift had made me so patient and very wise for rooting Bonomuntu, and I can see through you when you're not okay, through your actions. Even if you hurt me, I'm like, it's not for me, you're not okay. So I feel like when I started doing that, when I started growing in this journey, I was like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, I thought, because what do you hate about being a young healer? There's nothing I hate about being a healer, but there's something I dislike about being a healer. I hate the fact, okay, why do I say I hate? I dislike the fact that when people you give them work with, okay guys, this is what you do. For you to be able to do this, umakhosi should do this and this and that. And then that person does not put the energy, does not put any effort into making sure that they receive these results that they want. And then somehow it becomes a problem as the healer. But yeah, you do not do, like, bruh, there's only so much I can do. How do I stay motivated when things get tough? So for me, emakhosini, it's through prayer. I feel like, even like also I did mention in this other answer, that this gift has made me wise to the point I don't feel like things do actually get tough. You understand? Like, sure, I don't feel like things get tough. I just feel like there's like a certain challenge that I have to go through in order for me to receive what I want, for God to see that I actually want this. I did come to a point in my life, I think I did also mention this in the video, I had no food and things, like things were just a mess, and we were like, is it this thing? But then it was like, no, you need to be patient, you need to be tested, that you want this so much, even when God is there, but nothing is like, oh man, you still believe, do you believe in God, do you believe that He's here? And I feel like that is what makes me motivated. I have this mentality now, with nothing gets tough, everything is done through God's will. So if things do get tough, then that means I am being prepared for something bigger that is to come. And if a drastic change is coming afterwards, then I need to make sure with this challenge I see exactly what I need to learn, and I learn it, and then after learning it, then I can receive. So I feel like that's how I stay motivated. I pray, I pray so much, to the point even certain things, they just don't affect me anymore. It's all like, I'm like, I'm koda, like suga lapha. So when I pray, when I pasla, I just speak it all. Yeah, that is how I stay motivated, I guess. This question, do you ever wish you never had a gift? No offense. None taken, yes, sweetheart, it's not, none offense taken. But I think at some point in my life, I really did wish I never had this gift. Because I always felt like, why is there so much weight for me, to put on? Because envy, they would just look at me and be like, where to now? What are we doing? And I'll just be like so frustrated. I'm like, no, Like, take your gift. Like, you die. But no, nah. Like, I wouldn't be like, even in the previous question I did say, I wouldn't do Karabow without Google. I wouldn't be the person that I am today. I wouldn't understand or view the world the way that I do today. So, no, I'm good with having my gift. Even though it has its downsides, I'm good with
So
this question is, how do you deal with the backlash or judgment about being a spiritually gifted people? Because not everyone accepts or views sangomas or spiritually gifted people like you. So the thing with me, I mentioned it. Whenever something becomes my biggest insecurity, I become overly confident about it. Because at some point, I'm like, like, who are you to tell me what I'm doing is wrong? And I was just like, that's what I'm telling you even now. When someone does react like that, I'm just like, you are not a knowledgeable person. You're not wise enough to understand. I understand, it's not your fault. So I'm like, I actually for I'll understand. Isn't doing it understand that? Or you don't even view the world the way that I do. If your God says do not judge, then what makes you think you have the rightful power to judge? So then I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna judge. Even those that judge me, I don't judge them. Those that say this, I don't judge them, because lack of knowledge is actually what makes you become like this. Lack of understanding. You fear what you do not know, So people fear what they don't know, and that is what I have told myself. That is what I tell myself, and that is what I believe. Because these people, they won't really take me anywhere. Even if backlash, at the end of the day, it won't change. I'm still a gifted person. So I don't really care what's going on. Doesn't really affect me that much. So yeah, Mina, I just look at them and I feel sorry for them, because I feel like at some point it's just a lack of knowledge. If you don't understand something, you fear it. If you don't understand something, you hate it, right? So yeah, that is one thing that, not really one, but that's the thing that makes me deal with a lot of judgment from people in my life and even on social media. Because now this is like the toughest question for me to answer. But if I wasn't a healer, where would I be? I don't know. I don't know. Because like I said to you guys, Mina Iketala saved me from a lot. It saved me from depression, it saved me from suicidal thoughts. Like, it just saved me from so much. So if maybe I didn't have my gift, I think I would have been such a very bitter person. Like, I wouldn't be this type of a person that I am today. Because I feel like being an actor out of rebellion, I need to do this to show them that I'm mad, and then I would just take, like, my life would just go haywire, But yeah, I honestly don't know, guys. I don't know where I would be without my gift. Because where would I be? And lastly, for the last and final question, because I'm gonna miss you so much. I love talking so much. I said kuluma. But anyway, this last question is: how did my family treat or react to me after they found out that I was a gifted person? So okay, when I got home from school, I didn't have a spiritual awakening. Had it I think 2 days after. Yeah, because I had a spiritual awakening on Thursday, and on Friday I went to school. Because Friday I went to school, and then on Saturday, I had a spiritual awakening. My grandmother was so scared because like Christian, firm Christian. But now it's 10 years old. So I was in my dad's room at that time, and I had this awakening, crazy, and everyone was scared. But most importantly, everyone wanted to listen. What is happening? What people actually happening? At home, they did not understand these things at all. They were like, they did not understand all of these things that were happening to me. But they ended up accepting, seeing the fact that Lomuntu was saying, light a white candle, do this, and pray. do this and that and that. And once they started doing these things and they were like, no way, this thing's misleading us, because yonke into lo muntu ayikhuluma iqiniso, you get yonke lento umuntu ayisho iqiniso. So best simamele lo muntu lo simuzwe ukuthi uthini kahle kahle. And yeah, bangilalela vele, and when I came back they would tell me they never treated me any differently. Instead they started to respect this gift that I had, and they respected me, and they're like, unamandla mkanidlulisi, like yeah, we know, okay, talk, like yeah, you know. And also my family is part of the reason why I'm very confident with my gift, with yeah, no, because I've seen them say it so themselves. No, when was enough, when you get. Anyway, that is it for this video, and I'm so sad I have to go because anyway, that is it for this video. I don't want it to be too long. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also thank you guys for like, I think it was like 34 subscribers before we even got anywhere, before we even started filming this video. I love you guys to bits. Like, I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your spirit, makhosi. Make sure you pray, make sure you pasha, make sure you align with God, make sure you cleanse, and everything that you do, wise, but in everything that you do, make sure that you include God and that you stay patient. Always remember and understand that God has His way and His timing. It's all about timing. Okay? Hey, love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and let me ask you one question. Would you like Karabow if she was not in Kenya? Comment down below if you would, and if you do comment, then I'll know that you made it to the end of the video. Love you guys a bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. Share, comment. Bye guys.